Good morning and welcome to the Lancaster County Board of Commissioners meeting for Tuesday, March 7th, 2023. I'm Krista Yoakum, Chair of the Lancaster County Commission. To my right is Vice Chair Commissioner Sean Flowerday, and to the far right is Commissioner Roma Amundson. To my left, Commissioner Rick Vest, and further on the dais is Commissioner Matt Schulte. Please join us in standing and say the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Clerk, please proceed.
Location announcement of the Nebraska Open Meetings Act. A copy of the Nebraska Open Meetings Act is located at the wall at the rear of the hearing room. Additionally, all written materials to be discussed at today's open meeting is available for electronic viewing from the county clerk's staff. Printing options are available upon request. These materials can also be viewed at the county's website at lancaster.ne.gov. Item 1 is the minutes. 1A, approval of the minutes of the Board of Commissioners meeting held on February 28th, 2023.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Schulte,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Yoakum.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Item 2, claims. 2A, approval of the claims processed through March 7th, 2023.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the claims. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Schulte,
Yes.
Yoakum.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. 2B, approval of a claim to El Centro de las Americas in the amount of $9,050.82.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. No further discussion. Please call the roll.
Schulte,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yoakum.
Abstain as I serve on their board.
Motion carries 4-0 with an abstention. Item 2C, claims including billing for goods and services beyond the 90-day time period provided in Nebraska Revised Statute, Section 23-135. Catalyst Courts and Land Records dated March 1st, 2023 for a total of $16,950.
Move. Oh, are we doing that? Move approval? Okay.
Yes, second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Schulte,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Yoakum.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Item 3, consent items. These are routine business items that are expected to be adopted without dissent. Any individual item may be removed for just special discussion and consideration by a commissioner or by any member of the public without prior notice. Unless there is an exception, these items will be considered as one single vote of the Board of Commissioners. These items are the approval of A, amendments to the following county contracts, C-19-0698 with the Board of Regents at the University of Nebraska to evaluate the Lancaster County Adult Drug Court. 2, C-19-0090 with Audio Marketing Solutions doing business as Americom Communications Corporation to provide security and surveillance, installation, maintenance, and service repair. 3, C-19-0091 with Interconnect Incorporated doing business as Interconnects Corporation to provide security and surveillance, installation, maintenance, service, and repair. 4, C-22-0159 with Cornhusker State Industries for envelope supply and printing service. 5, C-22-0161 with Waste to Energy Lincoln LLC DBA as A First Rate Plumbing Service Incorporated for pumping, hauling, and disposal services for sewer, mud, and grease traps sumps. 6C-22-0162 with Jim Peterson Auction Company for unclaimed property auction services. 7, C-20-0202 with Tenkion LLC for furniture installation and related product services. B, right-of-way contracts with the following. 1, Andrew I and Dana M. Cotter, North First Street and West Ashland Road, in the amount of $1,997. 2, Tonkinson Farms LLC, Northwest Fifth Street and West McKelvey Road, in the total amount of $949. 3, Donald L. Tiedemann Family Trust, South 25th Street and West Princeton Road, in the amount of $1,516. 4, Gary Benz, Northwest 70th Street and West Agnew Road, in the amount of $298. 5, Barbara J. Clement, Northwest 84th Street and West Ashland Road, in the amount of $865. 6, David E. and Rosaletta V. Berry, Northwest 84th Street and West Ashland Road, in the amount of $703. 7, Joseph and Samantha Brabeck, North First Street and West Ashland Road, in the amount of $2,667. 8, Village of Malcolm, Northwest 105th Street and West McKelvey Road, in the total amount of $0. C, utility permit number 2323, allowing Windstream, Nebraska to replace existing fiber optic buried copper cable due to Lancaster County Project 22-28, replacement of culvert C-236. D, change order number 1 with Kindry Construction Company to remove a previous sanitary sewer line. E, change order number 2 with Kindry Construction Co. to relocate a vent and install a bulkhead. F, receive and place on file the following reports for February of 2023. Clerk of the District Court, Assessor Register of Deeds, Records and Information Management, and County Clerk.
Move approval of the consent items.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. We open for comments.
First of all, that was quite a mouthful, Mr. Clerk. Nicely done. I just wanted to make note that I appreciate the update to the clerk of the district court and the county clerk's report that were included in there. I appreciate the addition of some FYTD data. I'd asked, hey, it's hard for me to understand what does 1 month look like without a longer track record, and so both of them added that in there. That's just really helpful to me as a commissioner to be able to see a bigger picture. So thank you to you, Mr. Hanson, and the district, Mr. Hawk as well, too. So.
Thank you. You may call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Schulte,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Yocum.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Item 4, new business. 4A, a special designated license application for Attitude on Food Incorporated for an event on Roca Ridge Events on April 29th, 2023.
Do we have someone here to speak on this? You may come forward. Thank you. I've not heard of Attitude on Food before.
We're primarily located in Omaha,
Okay.
but we do a lot of business in Lincoln. We've been open for about, this year will be our 21st year.
Oh, my.
Do you mind stating your name and signing
yeah.
in, please?
My name is Allison Jung, and I am one of the event producers at Attitude on Food.
So you have a lot of experience in that county?
Yes.
This is
Yep.
your first time
We
here?
do a lot of events either at Rocaberry Farm or Roca Ridge.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, great. Any other questions? Or do
Well,
we-
just appreciate, we always look forward to hearing about what's going on in our community. It's so exciting.
It's for a wedding.
Very nice.
Well, we
Yep.
won't crash that, but still.
It'll be a good time. There'll be good food and good drinks.
Sounds
Yeah,
like it.
we will be envious, perhaps.
There you go.
Well, anyway, thank you for being here.
Yeah,
this
no problem.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further questions or discussion? Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Schulte,
Yes.
Yocum.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Item 4B is the Certificate of Indirect Cost for Nebraska Crime Commission contracts.
Good morning, Sarah Hoyle, Director of Human Services for the City of Lincoln and Lancaster County, and Barney is here with me this morning. This is for a grant that we're applying for, just stating that we don't have an indirect rate on file with the federal government, and that is because the amount of money that we get from the feds is below the threshold.
Move approval.
Yeah, second.
I'm supportive of this, but I want to just counsel and warn the whole board that when Sarah comes walking in with Barney, she usually wants something, so just be careful of that in general.
I thought it was when Barney came walking in.
Any other questions? Please call the roll.
Schulte,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Best,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0.
I think Barney's a little short for the cameras, though, unfortunately.
He's making it on.
Item 4C is the termination of county contract C-23-0079 with Kim Etherton for professional consulting services, effective April 6, 2023.
I would move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Schulte,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Best,
Yes.
Yocum.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Item 4D is a mini grant contract application with the Nebraska Department of Transportation in the amount of $6,800 for the Lancaster County Sheriff's Office to participate in nationwide mobilization You Drive, You Text, You Pay.
Good morning, Terry Wagner, Lancaster County Sheriff. This, Matt, especially for your knowledge, this is one of a number of enforcement projects that we partner with the Department of Roads Highway Safety Office on, and basically what they do is we'll work overtime on a special enforcement project, and then they'll reimburse us for that overtime. So that's what the mini grant's for.
Good. Sounds great.
I would move approval, and I would offer a comment after we have a second.
Okay.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further comments or questions?
But just not directly related, but good to see you, my friend, and the arm looks like it's working.
It's
pretty
moving.
darn.
I just took it off before I came over here.
Still in.
Oh, you better get back in that sling.
Take good care of yourself.
Thanks for doing this. I mean, I would just say public safety is of utmost importance. I'm glad to see you guys are continuing to look for ways to enforce our laws as they are written. So thank you for that, Sheriff.
We have a motion and a second. Please call the roll.
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Schulte,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Yocum.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Item 4E is a request for reimbursement to the United States Marshals Service on behalf of Lancaster County Sheriff's Office for equipment and expected overtime in connection with Operation 123 Jumpstart enforcement to ensure proper registration of Lancaster County sex offenders. The reimbursement amount is $34,513.67.
Terry Wagner, Lancaster County Sheriff. We're not paying the U.S. Marshals. They're reimbursing us. Just so that's clear. I didn't want anybody to think that we were paying the marshals. But this is a project with the U.S. Marshal Service to ensure compliance with sex offender registration across the county, and they're going to reimburse overtime for our deputies that conduct these enforcement compliance checks.
Move
approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Schulte,
Yes.
Yocum.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Item 4F is an agreement with Connor Psychological Services, PC, to provide mental health services to the County Sheriff's Office employees and their families on an as-need basis. The cost of the county is not to exceed $10,000.
Good morning, Terry Wagner, Lancaster County Sheriff. Our agreement with Dr. Connors is predominantly for our new employees' psychological evaluations before they're hired. We do make, if we have psychological issues like a traumatic incident, we might have an employee see Dr. Connors. So it's mainly for pre-employment psychological evaluations, but it can be used for this as well.
That'd be a very valuable service.
Thank you.
So, move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Yes.
I do. I just
Commissioner?
have a comment. I mean, these are such important positions in our community, and the amount of responsibility we entrust as these folks. Not everyone is qualified to take on that kind of responsibility. And having this kind of information before we put them on the roads and streets is invaluable.
You know, we have done this for 30 or 40 years. We've done psychological evaluations. It just was put into state law last year.
Yeah.
Last year, it's now required of all law enforcement officers in Nebraska to have a psychological evaluation. So it's, it's good that that's happening, and that we can do that.
It might be one of the reasons that we don't hear untoward reports about
Thank you.
Lancaster County.
You're right.
Thank you for that. We have a motion and a second. Please call the roll.
Schulte,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Item 4G is a grant adjustment notice to the 2021 Emergency Management Performance Grant from the Nebraska Emergency Management Agency to increase the sub-grant award from $57,996 to $111,776.
Good morning, Jim David Saber, Director, Lincoln, Lancaster County Emergency Management. This grant increase reflects a $53,779 increase. EMPG ARPA is federal money that's administered by the state at the local level, and this specifically applies to eligible operating expenses that we can be reimbursed up to 50% for those. So again, we actively participate in this process as the feds make the money available at the state level. We get ourselves in line for our share. And this is, like I said, we were awarded an additional amount, which will again serve as a reimbursement for our operating expenses.
It's a tremendous increase. So would move approval.
Good news, thank you. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further comments or questions?
Just always appreciate your efforts in this area, Jim.
Thank you.
Please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Schulte,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Yocum.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Item 4H is a contract with Johnson Services LLC, doing business as Fish Window Cleaning, to provide annual service for window cleaning. The cost of the county is not to exceed $12,940.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments? Please call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Schulte,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Yocum.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Next item is item 4I, contract with Adventech Incorporated to provide electronic key cabinet. Cost of the county is not to exceed $34,705.76.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further comments or questions?
I'm just happy this is happening.
OYSC.
Moving forward. Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Schulte,
Yes.
Yocum.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Next item is item 4J, contract with the following to provide a unit price and flooring, carpet, tile, and edging installation. The cost of the county is not to exceed $25,000 for all contracts, and they are 1 Floors Incorporated and 2 Midwest Floor Covering Incorporated.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments? Please call the roll.
Schulte,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. The next item is item 4K. Contract with the following to provide a unit price and roofing services. The cost of the county is not to exceed $15,000 for all contracts. They are contracts with 10 Men LLC, doing business as 10 Men Roofing, Neiman & Sons Incorporated, doing business as Sprague Roofing, Weathercraft Company of Lincoln, and White Castle Roofing and Contrasting Incorporated, doing business as White Castle.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Schulte,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Yocum.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. The next item is item 4L, contract with the following to provide a unit price on general construction services. The cost of the county for all contracts is not to exceed $150,000. They are Vasa Construction, Hampton Commercial Construction Incorporated, and Dickey Hines Muir.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. I see no questions. Please call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Schulte,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Yocum.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Next item is item 4M, contracts with the following to provide a unit price on demolition services. The cost of the county for all contracts is not to exceed $20,000. They are with Vasa Construction, Brandt Excavating, Gana Trucking and Excavating, and MWE Services Incorporated, doing business as Midwest Demolition Company.
Move approval of these contracts for demolition.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. I see no comments. Please proceed.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Schulte,
Yes.
Yocum.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Item 4N, contract with the following to provide a unit price on excavating, grading, and dozing services. The cost of the county for all contracts is not to exceed $15,000. They are with H.R. Bookstrom Construction Incorporated, K2 Real Estate Development, doing business as K2 Construction, Brandt Excavating LLC, Gana Trucking and Excavating, and Vasa Construction.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Please call the roll.
Schulte,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Item 4O is an agreement with Odo County for a cooperative bid for improvements and maintenance on Old Cheney Road. The cost of the county is not to exceed $37,676.69.
Pam Dingman, Lancaster County Engineer. So this is a cooperative agreement with Odo County. They are paving the intersection of Old Cheney on the county line and then on to their side. You may recall, and I think Commissioner Amundson, it's only you that were on the board when we paved Old Cheney to the county line, and we had to kind of stop a little short of the intersection because there's some site distance and grading things that needed to happen, and at the time, Odo County didn't have the funding to participate with us. So now we're going to participate with them. Of course, the intersection is half ours and half theirs, and this would be for the cost that would be in our jurisdiction. It is in line with the interlocal agreement that we have with them for county line roads.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or comments? Please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Schulte,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Yocum.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Next item is 4P. Recommendation from the Lancaster County Engineer to award and execute a purchase order to Contech Engineered Solutions LLC for culvert pipe in the amount of $62,780.
Pam Dingman, Lancaster County Engineer. This is for part of our annual allotment of culvert pipes. These are the ones that we install ourselves, and this is pipe for 4 different sites. I will note that it does look like pipe prices are coming down, and these are probably the most competitive prices on steel pipe that we've had in 3 years. And so the savings isn't probably enough to make up for all of our inflationary issues in our budget, but it helps.
Well, count every one of those pennies.
Yes, we will.
I'd move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Please call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Schulte,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Yocum.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Item 4Q, recommendation from County Corrections and Youth Services to award a contract to Aramark Correctional Services for food services to the correctional facilities. The total amount is $1,689,244.50.
Good morning, Brad Johnson, Director, Lancaster County Department of Corrections. So we finally have gotten through our bid process for a food contractor to provide meals at our facility, youth services, and the crisis center. And we're here, I guess, here to answer any questions you might have. As you remember, we did an extension with the current provider at $2.25 per meal. This new, the contractor we're wanting to approve today came in at $2.21.50. So we're going to save a little bit of money in that regard. So yeah, we'll be hopefully, if you guys approve it, we'll go with a new provider and move forward.
Glenn?
Yep.
County Attorney's Office feels confident in the contract here? We're not gonna-
Yes,
Perfect.
Commissioner.
We did get 120 days for either side to cancel a contract, so we don't kind of end up in
Yeah.
that spot we had before. So I think if that would occur again, we'd be able to get a bid out in time.
Good.
It's tied, raises are tied to the CPI, so that'll help, kind of be our outside look at increases rather than relying on information from them. So I think overall, it's a pretty good contract for us.
Move approval.
Second.
Thank you for doing this work. We have a motion and a second. Any further comments or
I
questions?
would just add, you took me through the kitchen not too long ago, so I got to see some meals being cooked there. So I really appreciate the work you've done over there, and I'd like to see my grocery bill go down a little bit. But, so way to go on making that happen.
You never know.
No, thank you for the hard work on this.
Sure.
Please call the roll.
Flowerday?
Yes.
Vest?
Yes.
Amundson?
Yes.
Schulte?
Yes.
Yocum?
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Item 4R is FEMA acknowledgement of receipt of flood insurance policies for the following properties: 500 West O Street, 443 Cherry Creek Road, Building C, and 444 Cherry Creek Road.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Please call the roll.
Schulte?
Yes.
Flowerday?
Yes.
Vest?
Yes.
Amundson?
Yes.
Yocum?
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Item 5 is the legislative update.
I don't believe we have any new items.
Okay. Item 6 is public comment.
Is there anyone here wishing to speak in public comment? Seeing none, please proceed.
Item 7, announcements. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold a staff meeting on Thursday, March 9th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. in room 112 of the County City Building. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold interviews for the Director of Community Corrections on Friday, March 10th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. in room 137A at 605 South 10th Street, Lincoln. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold its next regular meeting on Tuesday, March 14th, 2023 at 9 a.m. in room 112 of the County City Building. County Commissioners can be reached at 402-441-7447 or commish@lancaster.ne.gov. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners meeting is broadcast live on LNK TV. LNK TV is also available on Allo Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 1300. For the rebroadcast schedule, visit lincoln.ne.gov. Meetings are also streamed live on YouTube and Facebook. LNK TV apps are available on Roku, Apple, and Amazon Fire TV. Item 8 is adjournment.
I move we adjourn.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. Please call the roll.
Amundson?
Yes.
Schulte?
Yes.
Flowerday?
Yes.
Vest?
Yes.
Yocum?
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0.
We will now open the Board of Equalization meeting for Tuesday, March 7th. Please read the location announcement.
Location announcement of the Nebraska Open Meetings Act. Copy of the Nebraska Open Meetings Act is located at the wall of the rear of the hearing room. Additionally, all written material to be discussed at today's open meeting is available for electronic viewing from the county clerk's staff. Printing options are available upon request. These materials can also be viewed at the county's website at lancaster.ne.gov. Item 1 is the minutes. 1A, approval of the minutes of the Board of Equalization meeting held on Tuesday, February 21st, 2023.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Please call the roll.
Vest?
Yes.
Amundson?
Yes.
Schulte?
Yes.
Flowerday?
Yes.
Yocum?
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Item 2 is the additions and deductions to the tax assessment rolls.
I move approval of the additions and deductions to the tax assessment.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. I see no comments. Please call the roll.
Flowerday?
Yes.
Vest?
Yes.
Amundson?
Yes.
Schulte,
Yes.
Yocum.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0.
We will now open the public hearing for the motor vehicle tax exemptions.
So the motor vehicle tax exemptions for this hearing are the Nebraska Crop Improvement Association, Nebraska United Methodist Foundation, Messiah Evangelical Lutheran Congregation, Temple Baptist Church, the Dialysis Center of Lincoln Incorporated, Grace Chapel PCA Lincoln, Christ Place, North American Martyrs Catholic Church, First Evangelical Free Church, Lincoln Berean Church, Northern Lighthouse Church, Lincoln Baptist Church, Tabitha Incorporated, the Tri-Angel Adventist Media Incorporated, Parkview Christian School, and Christian Church Disciples of Christ in Nebraska.
Is there anyone there's present to speak on these items? Seeing none, we can close the public hearing.
Item 4 is action on the following, the motor vehicle tax exemption applications.
I move approval of the exemptions for motor vehicle tax.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. Any further comment? Please call the roll.
Schulte,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Amundson,
Yes.
Yocum.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. The next item is public comment.
I see no one.
We adjourn.
Second?
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. Please call the roll.
Amundson,
Yes.
Schulte,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Yocum.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. We're adjourned.